I was thinking landline.
Okay, we're live.
Hey, we're live.
We're live. So now we have to watch what we say.
This is true.
I wish I could get so I can change the layout so that we're closer, but then see it cuts us off.
Oh yeah, there we go.
Let me see if I can just increase my screen here a little bit.
I just had a notification from YouTube that says watch story. Did you do it?
Doesn't make it any larger. So
There we go.
We have two people watching, which is me and Andrew.
We'll have more, I'm sure. I
So
hope.
for people that come in on the replay, hello and welcome. And we'll introduce her again later, but this is Rhonda and Drew. And we can wait till we get some more people. Well, we have three, so somebody else is here. So say hi in the comments and let us know you're here. Sometimes people don't say hi at all. They get real shy and they don't want to chat.
They don't want to chat.
Yeah, so we have 4 people now. So say hello and let us know you're here. That's all we need is a hi.
That's just my computer.
So this is my friend Katie.
There we go.
She is, hi Lisa. So can you see the comments come up? Do you see them, Rhonda?
I do now, yes. Hi, everybody.
Fruit Punch Bubblegum. What a cute name.
Hello.
Can you read them at all?
No.
So actually they're on there before they're on here. Maybe. Let me see. No, okay, here they are.
Be like way up here.
Okay. Yeah, we're having trouble
Hi,
trying
Doreen.
to see
Hello.
everything.
Hi, Donna. Hi, Linda.
North Dakota.
Yeah, tell us where everybody's from. Oh, from Ohio. Barbara's from Ohio. So we're starting a little early just because we got it figured out and we're ready. And I'm Doreen from Privies and Prims. This is my friend Katie, and she's got some crafty questions.
I don't think they see me.
They can see you. It's because they're seeing whatever's on there.
Now I see it. Okay.
Okay. This is raised up so that we can see the comments. So Kentucky, Long Island, New York. We're looking down because we're looking at the laptop. So excuse me.
That's the way with me too.
And that's Rhonda and Andrew.
Hi.
And they are Asbury Echo Stitches.
We're in Iowa.
And Nan Stanton.
Nan Stanton.
Stanton. So there's a town in Virginia. It's Staunton, and I don't know if it's Staunton or Stanton. I have to ask the people that live there. So when I go to Pennsylvania next month, that's where I'm not staying there. Actually, I'm staying in Lexington, Virginia. But Stanton is like halfway point. So what does it say? I had to take you off the TV to iPad. Oh, so that you can comment, because you can't comment on the TV.
Oh, okay.
Right.
That's
okay. Are you guys, Rhonda and Drew, are you seeing everything okay?
We are. Yes.
And Drew, if you look at your phone, we're all clear?
Are you on the phone? Can you see?
Minnesota. Is any of those near you, Rhonda? I don't even know where you are.
No, because we're in Iowa. We're in southern Iowa. Yeah, we're in the middle of nowhere.
So we have 9 watching. 2 of them are us. And we have 2 thumbs up. So everybody hit that thumbs up for us. And let us know if you have any questions for us. So this is Katie and Rhonda and Drew's first time on a live stream. So I kind of don't want to get really into it because we're early. So if y'all want to, if you have any questions or something, talk to us.
So is this delayed?
One of them is delayed. I think it's that one.
Because just a second ago, I saw me do this with my hand, but I wasn't moving.
So watch the comment. If somebody put a number 1 in the comments.
Oh, see, there it is. It's delayed.
Okay, well, this one is delayed or that one's delayed?
Oh, I'm not watching that one.
I think that one's delayed. So let's see. If I put a number 1 in the comments, let's see, which one's it going to show up on first? Yeah, so it's delayed on StreamYard, not on the. This is actually people watching on YouTube. This is what they see. Mm-hmm. And so you'll see it on here first. Because Lisa's 1 showed up here before it showed up there.
Yeah.
So forgive us, guys. We're just figuring it all out. So what do y'all want to chat about? in the comments. Tell us what you want to talk about. I have something to show you. I guess I can show it now and then show it again later. Oh, hold on. Get something.
Doreen, you dropped something. Don't step on it.
Put your knee down.
So a whole bunch of people, I think, bought that linen. Where?
I think so too. I've had some comment or
Oh my God.
contact me about it too.
It's sitting right next to me. Getting them steps in. Okay. If Peggy or Darren are watching, turn your head and do not look. My son said he wanted to be surprised. I talked to him last night. Okay, I'm working on Christmas smalls, ornaments, and 2 samplers. Wow, that's a lot to do at one time.
That's a lot.
Okay, I'm going to show you this. And again, if you're Peggy or Darren, turn away, don't look. And see where the camera is. There it is. Is it clear?
It is for me.
Okay, so I put the date at the top, and you can actually, I will not use this linen, or it's actually an even weave. If I carry it over like from the 2 to the 0, you can see it through the fabric. And I won't use that again because I'm not gonna, that's too time consuming to
Yes, I agree.
try to end a thread and then start it again and try to tuck it in and hide it. So that's the only place I can actually see it, but I can't worry about it.
It's very pretty.
So I'm not used to 36 count, so I'll have to put my scientific goggles on. Thank you, Lisa.
Oh, there, yeah.
Thanks, Linda and Nan. Yeah, so I like it. I just will not, that the rest of that fabric will go to the retreat and probably be like a bingo prize or something if somebody wants it. But I'm not going to use it again because I don't like see-through fabrics. So
I understand.
this is my current, let me go full screen again. Where's the camera? There. So this is summer 2023, and all I have left to do is the sheep and the stars. It's like we're showing here before we show here.
That's what I was saying earlier.
But in the comments, the comment shows on the, yeah. So that's all I have left to do is the sheep and the stars.
Yeah, see how they're off.
So the comments show up here first, but the video is delayed.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
Okay.
'Cause
So
all
we
of a
got
sudden-
it figured out.
Yeah, all of a sudden it caught my eye and my hands were moving. I'm thinking, I'm not moving.
Yeah. Okay. So we still only, it's showing 2 thumbs up, and we have 11 people watching. Hi, Phyllis. How are you?
We have 3 thumbs up.
That's because of me.
So maybe I need to refresh mine. Let's see. I did that the other day. I was watching something and it showed like 2 thumbs up, but there were actually like 13 or 14 of them. So, I have that same shirt. Doreen loved camping. Oh, yeah, my camping shirt. I don't get dressed up even for YouTube, huh? Doing okay. What is this? Was your son's present done on the Joann's fabric? No. This is done on the Joann's fabric, but this, my son's one was done on a 30 count even weave that I got at the thrift store. Actually, that's the camera right there that we need to be looking at. So, okay.
Yeah, what am I supposed to do?
You want to introduce yourself, Rhonda?
Sure. Hi, I'm Rhonda with Asbury's Echo Stitches. I'm fairly new to all of this,
Yep.
so I'm not sure what I'm doing yet, I guess.
Hold on. I'm trying to solo layout. Okay, there you go.
Oh, now it's just us. And this is my son, Drew, and he's the one that sets everything up for me.
And he
Because,
does the editing too.
yes, he does the editing too.
Good job, Drew.
Otherwise, I would have no clue what to do.
Took lots of practice.
So I want to know, how did
YouTube.
you learn it, Drew? And Drew is the one that encouraged Rhonda to do this. So how did you come up with all this?
YouTube videos and I just fiddled around with the app we use a lot.
He has a lot of downtime because he's homeschooled. So especially through the winter, he has a lot of extra time to teach himself all this stuff.
And what app are you using to edit?
I use both CapCut and PICART, something. I'm not sure how you say it, but CapCut and PicArt.
You do it on your phone or computer?
The phone.
Phone. I can't do that. I don't even want to try to do that.
Those are good questions because I didn't know the answers to those.
Yeah. So do you put music in? Where do you get your music?
I just search up in CapCut. I search up non-copyright background music, and then I run a copyright check.
Now, do you know that there's free music on YouTube? There's an audio library you can use.
No, I guess I didn't. How do I find that?
On YouTube Studio.
Okay, YouTube.
Okay.
Don't go off.
No, he started to and he stopped.
On YouTube Studio, if you go all the way to the left where it says content and comments and that whole list there, if you scroll all the way down, it says audio library. And some of them are like share where the artist gets part of your money. So you don't want to do those. You want to get the free ones.
Okay. Let's see if I
So Rhonda, tell us about your designing history. So Rhonda has an Etsy shop and a YouTube channel and a Facebook page.
Yes, and I don't really have a lot of designing history. I just started designing maybe a year ago just for me. And I put a couple of the things that I had designed and stitched on Instagram and had people ask for the designer. And so that kind of...
I was one of those.
Yes, you were one of those. It kind of interested me. So that's how I got started. I'm still amazed that people are interested and like to stitch my things, but it's really been very exciting. It's fun.
And I can try to put a link in the comments here for her channel and my two favorite floss tubers. Thank you, Kathy.
Floss tubers. Thank you.
So tell us, tell them about your Etsy shop. She's got a special going for you guys.
Yes, and it was Doreen's idea. I would not have thought to do it. I've got a special, so if you can get 10% off if you use the code live10. And so it's just for those who watch this today, and it's started now and it's good through Saturday night midnight. So any patterns that you want, you can order as many as you want and get 10% off.
And they're all PDF files.
They are all PDF files, yes.
Okay, so I'm going to put her channel link in here right now in the comments. And if you would go over and subscribe.
Yes.
I need to get rid of that heart right there. It's following. I have a heart that's following.
I see it too, yeah.
I'm trying to get behind it so I can pin that comment.
Yeah, what is it? Like and subscribe. I never remember to say that.
Put user, bad user, delete. Okay.
Bad delayed sound.
Got a bad delayed sound. See if you refresh, if that helps. There we go.
Good job.
Send message. Okay, so at the very top of the chat, if you scroll up, will be her YouTube channel. And then, did you say what your Etsy shop is?
No, it's asburysechoes.etsy.com.
Let me put that in. So go ahead. You want to show some of your
Sure.
Asbury Echoes? Is it stitches or just Asbury Echoes?
It's Asbury's Echo Stitches. It's confusing. It was Asbury's Echoes for a long, long time, and then I got hacked on Facebook and Instagram. And so I had to completely start over again. So I had to add the stitches.
So somebody click on that link and let me know if that works.
yeah.
The Etsy link. Do you want a bottle of water or something?
No.
Okay.
So some of the things that I've done, this is, I think, the very first thing that I designed, and it's called Follow the Old Paths. And I just made it into a little pillow. It's not stuffed quite
Can
as
you
full.
hold it, like hold it all the way up? Hello, Cankerdoodle.
There, can you
There
see
we
them
go.
now? Okay.
Yeah.
So I think that was like the very first one I ever designed, or it was one of the first. And the other, this one was also one of the first ones I designed.
Actually, I can pull,
And it's called This Is the Day.
but then we won't see the
Oh.
comments.
You can see them on the top one again.
So those were my first ones. Some of my most recent ones, well, this one here, this is another one. It was one of the very first ones, and I haven't had it in the shop for very long. But it seems to be a favorite.
What does it say and what does it have on it? Because
It says Simple Days, and it's got a couple sheep and some chickens and clothes. I'm backwards here. Clothes on the line, a little willow tree.
the
I
link
really-
works. Thank you for letting me know.
I had originally made this and framed it, and a friend of mine wanted it in a pillow, and it's so cute in a pillow that I didn't stitch another one for myself to frame because I liked it this way.
Cute.
But some of my, let's see, my newer ones, this is spring, and I've started putting trim on a lot of my pillows thanks to Doreen. I saw the trim she was using from Purple Paper Mountain, and I just fell in love with it. So
And Purple Paper Mountain, guys, I know I'm not going to mention names, but there's some really popular trim companies that a lot of people use. And Purple Paper Mountain, the prices are better.
yes,
So
much better.
if you're on a budget, I don't know if they're all the same trims, if one has stuff that the other one doesn't have. So definitely check out both and make your own choice. But I find plenty that I like on Purple Paper Mountain, and she is on Etsy. She also watches my videos, so you might see her comment. And she ships usually like the same day or the next day, really fast.
She's very fast.
Yeah.
And she contacted me and said that she has now I can't remember. If you go to her site on Etsy and search for, I think it was Prim Chenille is what she decided to call it. If that's not right, I will let everybody know. But then that will bring up the chenille that we've all been using for these prim designs that we're doing. She just thought that might be
It's weird.
easier for people to find it.
Yeah.
And what do you want to show us, Drew?
You have something to show?
Not yet. I don't think
He
so.
says not yet.
Okay. What are you doing, Drew?
I've got a cat shed with 8 cats. I'm making them a little sign. I tried writing on it, but it didn't work. So I'm
Okay.
using it right now.
Yeah, he cleaned out his cat shed yesterday, so they're happy kitties.
So if you're just coming in, Rhonda's offering 10% in her Etsy shop until Saturday night. And what's the code again?
Live 10.
Live 10. Just put that code in on Etsy and you'll get 10% off. So I'm going to bring us back here. And if you just came in, this is my friend Katie. Now, Katie has some questions for people that were starting craft business on Etsy, and she wanted to ask about shipping and supplies and things like that. So, got questions?
Yeah, because I'm gonna start making wreaths, and I've been watching some videos and stuff, but I see a lot of people have negative comments, things to do with getting Etsy set up and packaging, mailing stuff. So I was just wondering if anybody's got any tips, or good or bad.
Any experiences with doing things like that? Anybody in the comments? She's getting like the wired ribbon. She finds like, you guys think that I shop cheap. This lady's the queen. And whatever you need, she'll tell you where it's on sale and what the price is. So she's finding like wired ribbon for $1/4. and so all different kinds of really good deals. So and what the wreath, you put it on the frame?
Yeah, I
like
use
the wire.
I want to use the wire frames. I don't want to use the new wooden things with all the zillion holes. I just want to do it old school and work from there. Use a little bit of the mesh in the back on and off. I'm so far from what I'm seeing with the mesh, I'm not like super impressed, but I have seen some that I do like. So I'm going to kind of toy around with that and see which way I like it better. Because there's a lot of different ways to make wreaths.
So anybody out there can help her out? It's just now 2:00. So if somebody was just coming in, let me see. Oh, we enlarged this. I can't see how many are here.
16 watching now. Cool.
All right. 16 watching.
Thank
I
you.
was like
Nan.
wondering if we might have 2 people here. So it's fun. The more people that come in, the more fun. So do you guys in the comments have any questions for us? For any of us? Or can you help us out with Katie's questions? Has anybody not necessarily set up to sell wreaths, but have any issues with selling on Etsy with shipping and things like that?
Just any general advice for Etsy?
I don't sell a whole lot on Etsy. Now the patterns like Rhonda does, that's really easy. You load it up and then you just put the inventory number in.
Yes.
You don't have to ship anything. Hey, Janet, how are you? Janet, this is my friend Katie, and then that's Rhonda and Drew
Thank you.
from
Janet.
Asbury Echoes.
I will say though, Etsy has a glitch now. So if people are ordering downloads on their iPads or their iPhones, they can't download.
I
So
heard that. So if they're trying to get a PDF pattern, they can't
Yes.
download it from their phone.
right.
They
So
have to go on a computer.
if you email me, I have been I'm more than willing to email you the PDF. But that seems to be the reason why, because a lot of them are like, I don't understand what's going on. I can't get your download even though I paid for it. But there's some glitch right now that Etsy has.
But if they have a computer, they can just go to their computer and download it.
Yes.
Yeah. And then they don't have to email
And
you.
then they don't have to email me.
Right.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah. The shipping thing scares me. I don't know how to do that either on Etsy.
Well, the shipping, when I do shipping, I do it like I just sold something last night. And when I put the listing on, I put the weight. Lisa said she figured it out. What did you figure out, Lisa? Tell us all. I put the weight, I box it up or just lay the box on the scale
Okay.
with all the shipping stuff. So I know what the end weight will be. And then when I put the listing on Etsy, I put that weight in and then it calculates by zip code what the cost will be.
Mm-hmm.
Like you can put, if you want to ship it priority mail or first class. I don't ship overseas. I only do the northern United States. So you have to mark that in your listing. And I can help you with all that when you get to that. But so I put the actual weight. And then when people go to look at the listing, they know what the shipping's going to cost because it's done by their zip code.
Yeah.
Etsy knows my zip code. So it calculates it from my zip code to their zip code for the weight and the class of shipping that it's going to be. And anything under 16 ounces can go first class, even up to 15 ounces. Well, it's not first class anymore. It's ground advantage or something.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's how I do the shipping because I have my little scale.
I got one of those. The one that you said. Yeah.
And the boxes, I actually will reuse Amazon boxes, but for wreaths, you have a big one, but
Yeah.
I kind of hoard my boxes sometimes. I put them stack them inside of each other in the closet so that if I sold something I needed a box, I will recycle those boxes instead of just putting them out in the dumpster. I'll reuse them and it's not all pretty and professional, but it recycles the box. So
right.
I had one box, somebody sent something or somebody sent something to me and you could tell that they had reused the box and then I reused it to send something else to somebody. So that box got used 3 times.
That's a good thing.
Yeah. But then also sometimes I will buy boxes from eBay or something.
Okay.
So the things that are in my Etsy shop, the little paper mache box with the fabric on it, and then I have the pincushion on top. I bought some boxes for those because I was selling so many of them when I first started making them. And so I got these square, they're like 8 by 8 by 8. So they're perfect for that.
Right.
And then I didn't have to like use a big box, way bigger than what I'm shipping.
Right.
Because you want the weight to be as low as possible because low shipping gets you more customers.
Yes.
And also, if you print your label through Etsy, like when you have a sale and it says create shipping label, it saves you like 25% rather than going to the post office. And you print the label at home, and then I just use Dollar Tree packing tape and tape it on. That's it. So that's another way to save money. So Lisa, tell us, okay, she said, you can still get PDF on phone or iPad. I figured it out. Can you share with us
Yes.
what you did? I mailed
We're not seeing those.
Nan, I mailed the pincushion yesterday.
Scroll down.
What I sold, let me show you what I sold last night.
That's as far as you
That's as far as it will go. So we're not seeing them. Because I figured it out. So apparently.
She's left the building.
I'm here.
Here she is.
So this egg carton is ripped, but I have another one here that I saved, and I'm going to put them in. These are, and I'm sold out now. I only had 2 left. These are plastic eggs, and let me show you full screen. These are so easy to do. These are plastic eggs, and then I just put hot glue on them and tear fabric and wrap it around it until you don't see any more egg. And then I coffee stain, like I take the whole egg and just put it in the coffee and just spin it around until it's covered in coffee, and then sit it out to dry. And then I just put this like crinkled paper in here that's from Dollar Tree. Let me see that stuff.
Yeah.
And it's like the craft paper, like a brown paper lunch bag. And it's just all different fabrics, just tear strips, and that's it. And then I tie it just with a piece of jute twine. But I do have to, this was my last one, and I have to change it to the other egg carton. So I want to show you guys yesterday. Oh, this was my winner from my last floss tube, and she's the only one that hasn't contacted me yet. It's Janice, JAGIELKY Miller 6869. Let's see there. I don't know how good you can see that. Anyway, Janice, if you're watching, get in touch with me, and I'll get these in the mail to you. So yesterday, for the retreat, the cross-stitch retreat, I reached out to some people and asked if they wanted to donate for door prizes. And one of them I reached out to was Primrose Cottage Stitches. And they sent me a whole bunch. So I want to thank them. And, okay, wait a minute. She said, how to download. The easiest way to download is to click on the link email. Otherwise, you have to finagle hard to explain that. Your son might be able to figure it out. Thank you, Nan.
I'll see if I can.
The download feature is with the receipt. So if you get an email and it's your receipt, it should say download your files now. So these are the patterns that they sent me to use for door prizes. There's a lot of them. And our smallest theme is patriotic. So they did all patriotic. And this one's called Summer House.
I like that one.
Yeah.
There's some of these cute little ones. Firework Kisses and 4th of July Wishes. Can't show that on screen. This one just says established 1776. So we can never show the pattern because watch this one because it doesn't fold because it's copyrighted. United We Stand. They were super generous, don't you think? So just in case they're watching, Primrose Cottage, thank you for sending these. Land That I Love. These should be all available on their website. So this is just 43 by 43. So it's really small. Liberty and Love. Happy Independence Day. Home of the free because of the brave. I like that saying. I have always liked that saying.
Yeah.
And then two big ones. This is Star Spangled Street. It's kind of like the tiny town ones. It's all patriotic. That one is 195 by 42. So what that means, since you're not a cross stitcher, it's 195 stitches across and 42 high. So you're going to do 195 X's going across there. And then Patriotic Picnic is the last one. So they're really cute.
They are very cute.
All from Rose Cottage. And then I did invite Robin from Bird in the Hand Primitives to join us here. Hi, Yvonne. And she is sitting with a friend that just got some bad health news, but I ordered 2 sets of these at Christmas time. And they're Robin's design. She does watercolors. That's Bird in the Hand Primitives. I don't know if she's got them in her Etsy shop or not, but you can check. They're note cards. And they come with an envelope. And it says Handmade Holiday. So I've got 2 sets, and one set is going to be a door prize at the fall retreat. They're blank inside. And on the back it says Bird in the Hand Primitives by Robin. And I could not tell you how to say her last name. I don't know. I think it's German. But look her up on Etsy. I think that's German. So let me go back to include everybody. Very generous indeed. Hi, Doreen and Katie. Rhonda, is the fabric you used with your patterns the Nate Berkus fabric? Hi, Berkey Mom.
Yes, almost all of them would be.
Lucian.
That's pretty much what I use anymore, all the time. So
And
yes.
how many yards do you have, Rhonda?
I think
When your
5.
order comes in, did your order come in?
No, the first one did, and then when they put it on sale again, I ordered more. That hasn't come yet.
So how many will you have total?
Total, I'll have probably 7 with what I'd already had here in the house.
Wow. And
It'll
it's
last me a
54
while.
inches wide. That's a lot
Yeah.
of fabric.
It'll last me a while.
Yeah, so I bought 1 yard, and then when it went on sale, I bought 3 more yards. So I think I'm going to probably have enough for a while, but I want to do all of mine on that fabric now, because after doing this, hi Ronnie, after doing the that 30 count even weave, I really didn't like that.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go through before the retreat, and because I got a lot from the thrift store, and I'm going to go through all that, and the ones that I know I'm not going to anything that's see-through like that and really wide open holes, I'm just going to.
Yeah, I don't use that either anymore.
No, I like the Osnaburg, and I like this linen, but this linen, I find the Nate Berkus linen. Oh, thank you for the hearts. I don't know who's doing that. Lisa said she ordered 1 yard. This linen I find easier to stitch on than the Osnaburg. Yeah. So for those that are just coming in, this is my thing in progress here. Let me show. Do you have one in progress too, Rhonda? I saw it on Facebook.
Oh, that one I finished, but I do have a different one here that I've started. Let me take it out of the hoop.
I didn't realize you used a hoop.
Yes, I've tried to do it in hand, but my hand cramps so bad I can't. So
I won that.
this is a little wrinkled because I'm working on it, but that's
and Uncle Sam. And
yeah.
it's got the quilt stars along the bottom, just like mine does here. Oh, you can't see me.
And This is the Nate Berkus fabric, but it's been dyed. I dyed it before I started stitching.
Hey, Kathy.
So it's a little darker in color.
How about prairie cloth? I have some left. I love the prairie cloth, Kathy. I think the needle moves through that prairie cloth like butter. It does. The ones that I have that were gifted to me, so thank you. They, I love it. I love stitching on the prairie cloth. Have you done that yet, Rhonda?
I have not. I have not been able to find any prairie cloth. And I know you shared a while, not too long ago, about some that was being sold. And I just didn't take the time to go look.
Was it yours, Kathy? That somebody was selling it, and I posted it on my Facebook page. She said she still has some left. I'm not sure if it was her or not. I forgot. But if it's not, you can scroll back on my Facebook page on the Privys and Prim page.
Okay. I think I'll try that because I've always wanted to try prairie cloth.
So guys, in case you came in, like I'm looking at 3 different places here, and because I'm looking at here and I'm looking over at the chat, and then I'm looking at the chat down here. So we're looking all over the place. So I apologize for not looking at the camera, but I'm trying to watch the chat too because we don't have a moderator in here. So we have to be careful about that. I have moderators set up for my channel, but they're not here watching. So I have to watch it myself. So do you guys have any questions for us? We have been on for 36 minutes. Yes, Kathy said that was her. So okay. I know some of it was colored, Kathy. Do you have just like the walnut stained or the natural? I don't know if you would want the colors, Rhonda.
I don't know. Probably not. I usually just use the natural colors.
Yeah, so you can walnut stain it or coffee stain it.
Right.
So Katie is here for those that are just coming in, my friend Katie, and she's wanting to know about selling on Etsy, getting boxes. She's thinking of selling wreaths, or she may just have
bows and kits.
She might just sell the bows and kits. Yeah. So she's wondering if anyone has done that and if you had troubles with it or what you found easy, any tips. Hi, Barbara. She said, do you have a link where you bought your fabric? Do you mean the Nate Berkus fabric? If you do, the link is on my Facebook page on Privys and Prims. It may not be on sale anymore. It was on sale $29.99 a yard, which sounds like a lot, but it's 54 inches wide. And it's normally $50 a yard. So that was a doorbuster, which was probably over at midnight on Monday for President's Day.
A lot of times it'll be on sale for like $36.99 a yard, something like that.
Yeah, and then if you put it in your cart, like I did, I put it in my cart the first time, and then I was still thinking about it. And then they sent me an email and said, hey, if you still want this, we'll give you a 25% off in addition to the sale price. And that's how I got my first one. So let me see. So Doodle is the one that gifted the prairie cloth to me. She said she has more of the natural available if you're interested, Rhonda. No, that comes to me, Doodle. Kathy says I usually use the natural and coffee diet.
Coffee diet. Okay.
Yeah. So Kathy, do you have natural? Hey, Carol. Hi, everyone. What steps would you recommend for someone who wants to learn cross stitch? I don't think I can do over 25 count Ada. Magnifying lamp style designs for beginners. Any other tips? I'm going to leave that to you, Rhonda. You've been stitching longer than I have.
I know, but it's been so many years that I don't even remember. I haven't stitched on Ada since I was young. It's been a long, long time. I don't know. What did you start on, Doreen? Because you just started here.
The first thing I did was on a scrap of Ada that I paid $1 for at a thrift store. Okay. And I immediately went from that to even weave from Michael's. It was a 28 count even weave, and it was easy to see. And I do use a magnifying lamp. And designs for beginners, Rhonda's are really simple. Like if you like her word pillows, those are really simple. But you can't get much simpler than that.
No.
And Carol is asking Q-snap versus Morgan hoop. I don't use either. I stitch in hand. I have never used a Q-snap. Morgan hoop, you don't need the tightness like you do on punch needle, Carol.
No, I use
No.
this, but it's an antique one.
So you can use any hoop.
Yeah.
28 count even weave from Michael's is what I used, and I had a coupon.
I think Hobby Lobby has even weave too. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, and it's like hanging in rolls
Yeah.
in the aisle. And
Yeah.
Nan said I would start with 14 or 16 count Ada. See, I don't like Ada.
I don't either.
I did one pattern with it, and that was it. I don't like it. I don't like to see the big holes. I like more primitive look, and I know Carol likes primitive. So Carol, I would suggest the 28 count even weave, and there is one that's kind of a brownish color. I'm looking, my maintenance man's going by my window. It's like a brownish color, so it's primitive. Unless you want to start with the Ada. With the Ada, you don't need a magnifying lamp.
No.
Not with the 14 or 16.
No.
No.
No. And Lisa, you're right too. There are a lot of free patterns out there that would be good for starting out too.
Mm-hmm. And for those that just came in, Rhonda, tell them about your sale.
Oh, I'm running a sale right now for everybody that's watching. And so if you order any patterns out of my shop and put in live 10 in the promo code, you'll get 10% off now through Saturday midnight.
And let me see. Yvonne said, when buying linen in stores, what do you look for on bulk? I have never bought linen in a store.
No.
The Nate Berkus I got was ordered from Joanne's website. So I've never, and I just did it by the yard. I've never bought it in a store. Nan says there's a 25 count even weave, so that would be bigger, easier to see than the 28. I use scroll rods or a nerd hoop. I stitch on 40 count and use mag eyes to see. Are those that like the clip on, like the things that look like goggles?
Yeah, because I pretty much had to give up on 40 count. My eyes won't take it. So maybe I should look into something like that. Mag eyes.
Are you, Rhonda, when you stitch on the Nate Berkus, are you using a magnifier?
No,
Oh, see, I still am.
no.
So if you, that's 36 count. If you got a magnifier, you'd sure be able to do 40. I mean, I could see this without magnifying, but I can see it a whole lot better with the magnifier.
With the magnifier.
Yeah.
I'm supposed to wear glasses too, but I don't wear my glasses when I stitch.
Well, you might just be able to get the readers.
That could be,
But
yeah. I could try
I
it.
can't use those because I have astigmatism and one eye's nearsighted and one eye's farsighted. So, yeah. So, are yours are like that too?
Yeah, this is my lazy eye,
Yeah.
and my lazy eye sees close,
Yeah.
and my good eye sees far.
Isn't it weird?
Yeah.
It was a Walmart eye doctor that told me that.
Really?
He said, I use a Q-snap 11 inches for almost everything. I like my linen very light.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah. Do you have any questions?
No, just listening, just hanging out.
I recruited her so that we can carry on the conversation because sometimes it gets a little stagnant. So what would you recommend for a beginner on linen?
I don't know if this Nate Berkus might be a little difficult.
The thing about the Nate Berkus is it has those thick threads in it, but doesn't all linen have that?
Most linen, I think, has little nubs and different irregularities. Yes.
Now, if you have an embroidery shop near you, I have one 20 minutes away, and I went in and asked, do they have scraps? So when they get to the end of piece of linen, they have like Ziploc bags full of all different variety of scraps, and it might be like $8 for the bag, which is still a lot because it's just little scraps, but it'll give you an idea, and they can probably tell you like what counts they are, what brand they are. So check if you have a local needlework shop and see if they have that, because mine does. They just put them in Ziploc bags. It's a mixture in each bag, and then they put them in a basket.
That's a good idea. I don't have a local needlework store, so I wish I did.
We have any more questions? We've got 28 people watching. When I got back to stitching again, ladies told me to bring the magnification close to your eyes. Yeah, I mean, you'll know when you hold that magnifier in front of you, like, you know, if it's like a little distorted, then you know either back off or come closer. Or I'll show you mine.
Oh, she's gone again.
Yeah. This thing's super heavy.
I
So
just
it's
stitch right
really
over those thick threads
heavy
on
steel
the Nate
base.
Berkus fabric.
The what?
The Nate Berkus fabric. Yvonne says, on those thick threads, how do you stitch them? I just stitch right over them.
Yeah, I do too.
It
Okay,
makes
so
some of your crosses a little wonky, but for me, that just looks more primitive.
So this is my magnifier light, and it's a pole lamp, and I can bend it any way I want, and then it turns on and off right here, but it's unplugged right now, so I can move it.
Or paper.
And I normally, because I'm right-handed, this comes in from my right side, which it really wouldn't matter if it came in from the left, but because I have another lamp there, I can't bring it in from that. But this is the one that the wire got caught under my chair, so now I'm very careful of that. But so I am usually in my recliner. And then this is right here in front of me, and I just hold the fabric here and stitch. So, and it, even that little bit of turn will, if it looks distorted, like right there is good, but right there, everything's blurry. So you have to just move it to where it's best. And this is a 5 diopter, which I think is 2.5 magnification.
Okay.
And it's a light, bright tech, and that's what I use. Except when I go away, I take the portable one. And this I made. This was like a placemat that I got at a thrift store, and I'll show you because I just put this when I'm not using it. It goes over it like that because it is a magnifier, and it will start your house on fire if the sun shines through that magnifier. I would also have to be shown how to stitch on linen. I haven't tried it yet. Actually, Nan, I was at Stitch Group yesterday, and I had a friend video me stitching close up. And I'll probably put that on. It's only like 3 minutes, and I'll just put it to music. But I'll probably put it on Friday because I like to space the videos out so that people don't miss one video. Usually in the first 2 days is when most of the people see the videos. So today being Wednesday, I'll wait till Friday and put that out. So y'all can see. I'm going to put my light back. You can see me stitching on the Nate Berkus fabric.
What are you watching?
Any other questions? So I did show a picture on my Facebook of the Nate Berkus where the thick thread was, and that you could see the difference. It's a really close-up picture. It's just a still shot. Me doing a red star on there, like a quilt star. So yeah, she says there are a bunch of YouTube videos to help with beginning cross stitch. Yeah. Because I'm kind of just basically self-taught. Just pick it up from watching YouTube and stuff. And who taught you, Rhonda?
My aunt taught me. I think I was maybe 9, 10 years old. So
have you been doing it continuously since then?
pretty much, yes.
Wow. So I stopped like in the 90s or 80s, maybe. I don't know.
I did stop for a short time, and I got into scrapbooking when my older children were younger.
Hi, Shirley.
But then my daughter graduated high school, and the boys, they didn't really want their pictures taken, of course. So I didn't scrapbook for very long, and then I picked it right back up. And I stitch out every day.
So Drew, tell us, come up closer to the camera. We're going to get you involved here. Tell us, you have a YouTube channel too.
Yeah, it's Andrew Miners. I do car videos and other little hobbies that I like vacuums, and I'm planning on doing a cat video on my shed and a few other things.
So he takes vacuums apart and then puts them back together and fixes them, right?
Yes.
Sometimes in mom's house.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And they're farmers.
House or chickens in the house or yep.
And Rhonda's a crazy chicken lady.
Yes.
And show them your mug that Andrew just got you.
Oh, I don't have it. It's up there. I drank my tea out of it earlier.
I hope I don't accidentally hit that wrong button and it says remove from stream.
Yeah, this was my Valentine's present from Drew this year.
It has all different, are they like different breeds of chicken?
Yes, and turkeys. There's a turkey on here too. Different breeds of chickens and turkey.
So instead of the crazy cat lady, she's the crazy chicken lady.
I'm the crazy chicken lady. I'd have goats too, but my husband won't let me have them. So
show us some of what you made that's behind you.
oh gosh, I made this. This was a Cinnamon Creek folk art pattern. She's got some really neat paper projects you can do, and a lot of things like this, and dolls and different things. They're all very prim.
So that's the one that you just bought the punch needle pattern from.
Yes.
Okay.
She just put some punch needle patterns out too. Yes.
Carol said Punch Needle Primitive Stitcher magazine just posted the preview of the spring magazine. I've seen the cover, but I haven't seen the slideshow of patterns.
Right.
I have a digital subscription.
I do too now. I started that yesterday.
Yeah, and you can go back and you can get all the back issues.
I saw that. I might be in trouble.
I have them all downloaded into a file on my Google Drive.
That's
Susan said Kimberly Jolly at Fat Quarter Shop has Cross Stitch University videos. Oh, that's good to know.
That's good to know. Yeah.
Need to go. Thanks for your time, Doreen. It was nice to meet everyone. Thanks for coming in.
Yes, thanks, Nan.
Okay, you can show more.
Oh, okay.
The little grate thing on the left, when she first started her first video, I said, you need to put something on that. And she did.
And I did. This was a Lori Brecklin pattern. It was supposed to be a Christmas pattern. There was originally a Christmas tree going up the front there. I just took the tree off and put it on this.
That's the thing.
This little grater.
Anything with the surface I can apply something to.
Yeah, I love Doreen's ideas because I need that. I don't always think outside the box, but I think I'm getting better. I'm trying anyway. So yeah, that was that one. That was a fun one to stitch. Lori Brooklyn has lots of very nice primitive patterns if you're into that. This is mine, but I don't have that one offered. And what else have I got? I don't know if you can see. Pull that one down. Pull that one down.
So Rhonda right now on her YouTube channel has 711 subscribers. So I'm refreshing to see if that's still, yeah. So if you haven't subscribed to her, the link to her channel is all the way at the top of the chat. Or you can just look it up. You see her name on the screen where she is, on her picture, Asbury's Echo Stitches, look it up. But the link is all the way at the top of the chat. It's pinned. And go over and if you like what she's showing, you go over and subscribe. And Drew is her editor.
Yes.
Yep.
Yep.
So show for the people that came in late, show them your new patterns.
My new ones. Oh, goodness. Well, I've been doing these word patterns, and people seem to really like these. They're just, simple and prim, but there's a lot of them. I've got this one, and I've got, I can't remember what I pulled. Old Crows.
Those are really good for beginners.
Yes, they are. They're very good for beginners, and they're all kinds of different, just primitive things. Old buttons. I just put some buttons on the side there.
And they're all 10% off until Saturday with the code.
Yes, they are. And I should count. I don't even know how many of them I've got in there right now as far as the words.
Yeah, so she was asking on Facebook for suggestions on words or what people would put.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
She has a whole list. We see your Easter ones again?
Yes, I have.
Do you have any for St. Patrick's Day?
I do. I have one. It was sitting here on the table. Where did you put that little display? That was sitting here on the table. You had to move it. So here's Hippity Hoppity.
That one would be good for a beginner too.
Yeah, most of these probably
Actually, all yours, none of yours are hard.
Yeah, none of them are hard. It's just get a tasket. Those are my two new ones. I also have, this one's been out there for a while though. Easter blessings with the sheep on it. And my bunnies.
I like that one.
Delight in the little things. And I also took just, I'm off here, just this bunny and stitched her and put my granddaughter's name along the side. So you can do things like that too. You can do just like one of them, one motif, take it out and do what you want with it. I say a lot. I'm sorry.
I used to watch this channel and they did, whenever somebody on their channel, I love that one. Do you see that?
No,
It's got sheep. It's got sheep and the church. Whenever somebody on their channel would say, okay, so, okay, so, and if you notice when you're watching YouTube, a lot of people do that. They say, okay, so now we're going to do this. And whenever they would say, okay, so, they had this Mexican hat and the music would play. And whoever said, okay, so, had to wear the Mexican hat and they had a poncho that they put on that person.
That would stop me from it, I'm sure.
Yeah. So did you see what Barbara said?
Yes, I
Sometimes
did.
you can pick at the slub from the back and pull some of it out to make it thinner.
Huh.
Jean Farish has a floss tube explaining how to do that. Write that down, Drew.
I never thought to do that.
I have picked on some that were just like a little spot and it wasn't like a whole long line. But some of those are all the way across.
Some of these are all the way across, yes. Okay. In both directions.
Yeah.
Might be worth trying though. Jean Farish has a flops tube explaining how. So write that down. Yes, thank you for that suggestion. I might look into that and see. Usually I don't mind the all the lines and the flubs, but once in a while something is really big and yes, it would be nice to take it out.
So do you have your St. Patrick's one?
Did you find it?
What's on here?
Yes.
You have one job, Drew. One job.
It's in there. Yeah.
That's what
He's getting it. I forgot all about the it is going to be St. Patrick's Day soon, isn't it?
That's the weekend of my retreat.
Yeah,
Here's
Easter's
another. He is
this the
risen.
next weekend's Easter?
Easter's the 30th, I think.
Yes, the 30th.
You know, somebody said that on my video. I just put the link in for Rhonda's Etsy shop. It's 10% off until Saturday night with the code LIVE10. All of her patterns are on there. People keep saying on my comments that Easter's coming early, and I looked it up on the calendar, and I said I wasn't going to decorate until I got back from my trip. But I'm not getting back until like the 25th or 26th.
And I've got my great granddaughter coming, whose birthday's actually the 14th, but we're going to celebrate the 16th. The next day is St. Patty's Day, and then I have her, and she'll be going home just for Easter. So I've got 3 right there in that little bitty span.
So I need to get my spring decorations out before I go on my trip.
Yes.
So,
Phyllis, you said, what program do I use? It's called Stitch Fiddle. And it's very, very easy to use. Very easy. I started with PC Chart and I really struggled with that one, but this Stitch Fiddle, and it's free. If you upgrade, it does cost, but it was a very minimal cost. And it's very, very user friendly. If I can use it, anybody can.
all right, show us your.
Oh,
we need to. We're almost an hour, so we're going to cut off pretty soon. Happy St. Patty's.
Happy St. Patty's. That's the only St. Patrick's Day one I
so
have.
It's like farmers.
Yeah, kind of. Little farmer, man and wife.
And the trim is from Purple Paper Mountain on Etsy.
Yes. Yep. And it was done on the Nate Berkus. Oh, and I always do 1/2. That makes a difference on how things look too.
That's what I do also.
So yeah, if you're wanting
probably if I had done that wedding sampler on 2/2, it probably would have helped.
Yes, probably.
But, yeah.
Yeah.
So All right. Anybody else have any questions? We're going to close it up. It's been just about an hour. So any questions for any of us? Oh, let me go back. Any more questions? Make sure you hit the thumbs up before you leave, and check out Rhonda's YouTube channel. And the name of it's right there on her picture, Asbury's Echo Stitches, and check out her Etsy shop and get yourself some PDF patterns.
10% off till Saturday night.
And let me just check something. I'm ready for a nap. Well, you got one more subscriber. You're at 712 now. So thank you, whoever that was.
Yes, thank you.
So I woke up at 5 o'clock and could not go back to sleep. So I was awake for like 2 hours. And I looked at Facebook, made a cup of tea and all that stuff, had some breakfast, and then I finally went back to sleep.
I'm always up at 5, Doreen.
Oh, no.
That's
I went
between
back
5
to
and
life.
15.
I went back to sleep at like 8 o'clock. I laid back down and then slept till 9. So I need a nap.
You need a nap. Yes.
Yeah. Kathy, I just put the code in there, and I don't know, did we see you chat before? I don't know if we said hello to you, but hello. So live 10 is the code that you will put on Etsy shop. And I hope you guys enjoyed this, and maybe we'll do it again sometime. I want to get Robin up here too. She used to do live streams with me when we would do Punch Needle together. So check everybody out. Check out Rhonda's YouTube. Thank you, Carol. We appreciate everybody coming. Any last minute questions or comments? I think we made it through without any dead air space, huh?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. So thank you, Drew, for getting your mom to do YouTube
Yep.
and for editing her videos.
Yes. Yes.
We need to get you doing more cross stitch because you tried it, right, Drew?
Yeah, I've been thinking about doing it. I might.
A long time ago, he tried. He got frustrated and quit. So maybe if you try it again.
Didn't he? Oh, we did say hello. Okay. Drew, weren't you doing a cross stitch when your mom first started her channel?
I was doing patterns.
He was
I've got a
making
few more
patterns.
on there. I'll see if I can.
Okay. All right. All right, everybody. Thank you for coming. Don't forget, hit the thumbs up, leave a comment, and watch for the next videos. I'll be having a video on Friday, just a short 3-minute one of me stitching on the Nate Berkus linen. My friend Lois did the video, and she said she apologizes for shaking a little bit because it wasn't on a tripod. She was kind of standing over me and trying to do it. So I haven't even rewatched it. So I don't even know if what's there, what I need to edit or whatever. Oh, Kathy is going to send Rhonda the info on prairie cloth, but that's my prairie cloth, Kathy. Rhonda has lots of linen. She doesn't need it.
This is true.
No, she wants to try it. So share it. We'll split it.
There. Yeah, we can split.
Okay. And no, actually, Kathy has the prairie cloth for sale, and Cankerdoodle is the one that gifted me mine. The ones that I've been stitching
The
on.
one you're using.
Yeah.
Okay.
So she said she still has some of that left. So I'll let you take Kathy's and I'll take Cankerdoodle's. So
Okay. Sounds good.
anyway, that link should be on my Facebook page still down at the bottom. My first live chat. Now all I need is learn how to Zoom. Thanks, ladies and gentlemen. Kathy, can you answer Barbara? She said, what's prairie cloth? I don't really care for Zoom. Oh, Kathy said I have plenty. Trust me. I don't really care for Zoom because you don't have people up here together like this, like seeing us talk back and forth. You have like one person, then one
Right.
person, then one person. And I can never get like a really clear shot of what they're showing. And so I don't really care for Zoom. Prairie cloth. Let me show you something I did on prairie cloth. Left the building again.
Yeah.
Okay. Prairie cloth is thick. And I don't know how much you're going to be able to see on here, but that's prairie cloth. That one. My soul is fed by my needle and thread. There. Is it showing up clear?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's pretty thick, but I really like it. All right.
I do have a shot.
How do you have a shot? What is it?
Kathy, do you have a shot?
Okay. Where do you get the prairie cloth? There's a link on my Privies and Prims Facebook page for Kathy's prairie cloth that she has for sale.
Okay.
Kathy Anderson, I just tuned in late. The linen you recommended, Rhonda, is on my list to purchase at Joann's. Make sure you get it on sale. All right, everybody. I think that's it. Oh, we have another question. Is it a linen or an even weave? The prairie cloth, it's closer to a linen, I would think. It's like a blanket. It's like a warm, I don't know. What would you say?
I don't know. It's kind of thick.
It is kind of thick. And they, now this is even weave because all the lines are exactly the same. Yeah. And this you can actually see through. I had to put a piece of warm and natural behind it. So Peggy and Darren, if you're watching, turn your head. I'm going to show you guys that came in late, my sampler for the wedding. This is 30 count even weave. So I think it looks vintagey with the colors. And this frame was at Dollar General, and it had a sign inside it with no glass, and it was $1.50. So I just took that out, got the piece of whatever that stuff's called, plastic board, foam core, and then I spray adhesive this to the warm and natural, and then spray adhesive. How do you say? I used spray adhesive to attach the warm and natural to the foam core. But I would love to find a piece of glass that would cover this, just because it's just barely in there, so it's not laced or pinned or anything. And I would like to find a piece of glass to make sure it stays where it's supposed to be. But I was out today. I'll put you on duty for that to look when you're out. That it's a weird measurement. Oh, it's not an 8 by 10. And I went into the Chips thrift store today, and then I went in that junk store next to it, and neither one had it. It's like 7 1/4 by 9 1/4. And I went in Dollar Tree. That's what I went to Dollar Tree for, and I couldn't find.
Well, Lowe's cuts glass if you don't have a glass cover.
Okay, let's see what it would cost.
I have no idea.
Yeah.
Check with them what they do. They cut glass.
Okay, let's see. Missed 60% of it, but I can still get for 50% off with a coupon. Yes.
That's good.
Good to do. I used to have a hand-dyed wool business, but it closed 3 years ago. We used to wool applique on the prairie cloth.
Fun.
Okay.
Oh, good to know.
All right. I think we got everything.
Okay.
So I'm going to sign off. Thanks everybody for coming. Drew and Rhonda, stay on there for a minute.
Okay.
And I am going to
Thank you, everybody.
end the stream. Thanks for coming, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.